Marina had exactly 48 hours to find a fiancé. Not a real one, just someone convincing enough to fool 150 wedding guests, her skeptical family, and her perfectionist older sister who believed Marina was happily engaged. She never expected the man who stepped up to be a reclusive billionaire with shadows in his eyes, secrets that ran deeper than hers, and a kiss that felt anything but pretend. Hello family, and welcome to another Fate and Truth Stories. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest emotional journeys, life twists, and love revelations. Now sit back, relax, and let's dive into Marina's story. The clink of wine glasses, the muted laughter of patrons, and the soft hum of conversation filled the atmosphere at Harborview Bistro, a waterfront eatery on the edge of Seabreeze Bay, where fishermen and tourists met locals for fresh seafood and ocean views. Marina slid another menu onto a table, her heels clicking against the wooden planks beneath her feet. Her server apron was speckled with saltwater stains, a testament to her double shifts during high season. The clock above the bar read 7:24 p.m. Only 3 hours until closing, she whispered to herself, craving the escape of her tired bed. She refilled Mr. Hollis's iced tea for the 5th time, managing a polite smile. "Ever going to find yourself someone nice, Marina?" Mr. Hollis asked beside her, his eyes wrinkling with curiosity and warmth. She froze for a moment before letting out a half-hearted laugh. "Maybe when they start offering discounts for commitment," she joked, ducking behind the counter. But his question lingered. Ever going to find someone? It had echoed all week. Her family thought she had. Her older sister Lydia boasted to friends about her perfect fiancé, how he was respectful, successful, traveled abroad, and adored Marina. Her cousins tagged her in social media posts about engagement bliss, wedding planning, and engagement gift registries. None of it was real. It was a terrible, rushed lie Marina made 6 months ago during a heated video call with her mother. "I'm engaged," she had said, voice cracking, halfway through a sigh of defeat. I did." She promised it would stop there, but instead it snowballed. Invitations, questions, and now Lydia's lavish vineyard wedding just 2 days away. Marina hid behind a stack of menus, gripping her phone tightly. The screen glowed with a message from Lydia. "Can't wait to see you and your fiancé this weekend. Welcome dinner Friday, wedding Saturday. Bring him." Her stomach sank. She had no fiancé, not even a boyfriend. Far from it. She had bills, unpaid student loans, 2 jobs, worn-out sneakers, and dreams on hold, but no engagement ring, no romantic partner, and certainly no plan. "I need a fiancé," she whispered, voice trembling, then louder, sharp, and urgent. Several customers glanced her way, eyebrows raised, but she didn't care. Her face burned with humiliation and panic. This wasn't just about a social lie anymore. It was about years of feeling not enough, not pretty enough, not successful enough, not worthy enough. And now she'd be exposed in front of everyone she loved. Her breath shook as she pressed her back against the wall, eyes closed. She didn't see the stranger watching her. At the far end of the bistro sat a man alone at a corner table, tall, sharply dressed in an unbuttoned charcoal trench coat, dark hair brushed back, and eyes that reflected a lifetime of quiet storms. He had been coming in each evening for the same thing, a black Americano, nothing more. Tonight, though, something about Marine's tremor, her raw plea, struck him differently. He closed his laptop slowly, the harsh lights of a business page fading from the screen. He stood, coat swinging slightly behind him, and walked toward her. His presence didn't announce itself, it simply was, purposeful, composed, quiet, yet impossible to ignore. "Excuse me," he said gently. Marina jerked her head up, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. "Oh, sorry, can I help you?" she flustered, swallowing hard. He studied her for a heartbeat, not with judgment, but with something calmer and more grounded. "I heard what you said," he began, voice deep and measured. Marina blinked. "What? No, you didn't. I didn't say anything." He raised a brow. "You said you need a fiancé." Her face flushed. No, I mean, it was personal. He nodded. Right, personal, then softer. I might be able to help. Her jaw dropped. Help? How? I don't even know your name. Adrian Caldwell, he said, quiet, certain. And I'm willing to play the part. Marina's brain short-circuited. Play the part? Fake fiancé? Wait, are you serious? You're offering? Yes, he replied, almost deadpan. Temporary arrangement, appearances only, no strings, no commitments. Her eyes narrowed. Why would you do that? He glanced out the window at the darkening bay. Let's just say I've played roles before. Sometimes pretending is easier than facing the truth, and you looked like someone cornered. Marina blinked, stunned, confused, half incredulous. You don't have to answer now, he added gently, but if you need someone to show up to that wedding with you, I'll do it. Marina exhaled shakily. This was ludicrous, absurd, insane, but showing up alone to her sister's wedding and watching her reputation unravel would be worse. Okay, she whispered, voice barely audible. Fine, you're my fiancé. He offered her a calm half-smile. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Caldwell. She hesitated, then nodded. That was how it began, not with love, not with fireworks, but with a spontaneous decision made out of dread and desperation. The bistro had quieted by the time they returned to Marine's small apartment, a cozy second-floor cottage her parents helped her with after college, filled with mismatched furniture, worn books, canvas art, dog-eared romance novels, and dim fairy lights. It was simple, but hers. I wasn't expecting you to come over tonight, she said awkwardly. I thought we should prepare, he said evenly, sliding onto the worn sofa. If I'm going to be your fiancé, you should know how I take coffee. Marina blinked. Seriously? He nodded. Black, 2 sugars. She pulled a notepad toward her, pen in hand. Okay, so, Mr. Caldwell, let's plan our backstory. He grinned faintly. I've given fake backstories before. You have? Her eyebrows lifted. More than I'd like, he said, shoulders lifting in a shrug that was too relaxed for someone who claimed to know nothing about this. Marina scribbled notes. Charity gala in Boston, met at a fundraiser for marine conservation, long distance for months, then relocated here for his project. Yes, that works, she nodded slowly, then paused. So, how long married? 1 year, he said easily. And kids? Her voice wavered. He arched a brow. One day, eventually, he said softly. She scribbled furiously. As they settled into planning, something in the room softened, a tentative ease, a quiet alliance formed in not having to hide the lie alone anymore. The vineyard estate shimmered under strands of fairy lights at the welcome dinner. Soft jazz, the twinkle of string bulbs, and candles in blush pink holders filled the evening with elegance. Marina's heart thudded as she adjusted her emerald green dress. Beside her, Adrian stood poised in tailored navy, calm, confident, flush with quiet charm. He genuinely looked like he belonged beside her. Are you ready? He whispered. She nodded, but inside her chest, butterflies stirred. As they entered, relatives surrounded them instantly. Gasps, smiles, quick introductions. This is Adrian, Marina said, breath steadying. My fiancé. Adrian offered a poised handshake, warm smile, and a brief compliment about how lovely the venue looked. You two do look stunning together, her cousin Becca whispered as they passed. Her aunt pulled them aside. So, tell us about how you met. Before Marina could open her mouth, Adrian stepped in, smooth, charming, confident. At a charity gala in Boston, we were volunteering together. She was organizing the silent auction, and I was drawn to her energy from across the room. Laughter, gasps, admiration. Marina stared. Was his lie better than hers? Her mother pulled her into a brief hug, eyes soft with pride. You really found someone special, she whispered. Marina held back a swell of guilt and something unexpected, pride. For the first time in years, she wasn't shrinking, she was standing. By the wine service and laughter echoing under chandelier lights, Marina found herself drifting near the balcony. The winter night was crisp, the vineyard moonlit, frost kissing the vines. Adrian walked up beside her without startling her, as though he always knew she'd be there. She whispered, I didn't expect any of this to feel real. He didn't answer first. Instead, he reached for her hand, warm and steady. This isn't for them, he murmured. She blinked. Then who's it for? He didn't reply, not with words, but with a steady gaze that pierced right through her walls. And then, gently, he leaned in. Not dramatic, not fiery, just real, a kiss that felt like a beginning, not a performance. Marina pulled back, breath shaky, heart swelling, world spinning. That wasn't part of the deal, she whispered. I know, he said simply. I just felt it. Sunlight poured through lace curtains in the guest suite the next morning. Marina sat at the edge of the bed, coffee cooling in hand. Her thoughts tangled. The wedding, Adrian's presence, the kiss, the shift she felt inside. He was distant, not unkind, just guarded. She needed air. Downstairs, the family fussed over ribbons and floral arrangements. She bypassed them and found the estate library, quiet, filled with ancient books and soft sunlight. But then, voices, familiar voices. She crept closer and froze. It was Adrian, speaking with someone she knew, his name used in financial circles, whispered with scandal. Yes, the board ousted me, but I walked before they could throw me to the wolves. Marina froze. The perfect man wasn't perfect. He wasn't polished for play. He carried past battles. She didn't step in, she just listened. The ceremony passed flawlessly. Flowers, vows, laughter, champagne toasts. Later, she found Adrian again on the balcony, distant, quiet. You heard? She asked softly. Yes, he said. Why didn't you tell me? Would it have changed anything? He asked. Yes, she started. Then, no, her voice faltered. I'm not proud of that story, Adrian admitted. I didn't want you to see me as broken. I don't, she said slowly. I see a man who stepped in for a stranger when he didn't have to. His gaze softened. Later that night, under starlit vines, Adrian approached again. They stood shoulder to shoulder, quiet, rooted in a space beyond pretense. He reached into his pocket and handed her a folded note. Inside, in neat handwriting, you thought you needed a fiancé, but what you really needed was someone who sees you, and I want to be that someone if you'll let me. Marina's breath caught. She looked up through tears. I don't have yachts or private jets, she whispered. Perfect. Then I have enough love for both of us. She laughed, soft, warm, genuine. Then she leaned in, not as an act, not as a performance, but as her truth. And he kissed her again, not pretend, not scripted, just real. It started as a lie, but it ended in truth, in hope, in love, in self-acceptance. Marina didn't just save face, she found courage. A man saw her, really saw her, and she finally saw herself. Thank you for watching. If Marina and Adrian's story moved you, leave a like, share with someone who needs hope, and subscribe for more stories of love, growth, and self-discovery.